Hello students, the diagram shows a part of curves y equals to e to the power x by 2 and y equals to cos 5x is the part of the line x equals to pi by 4. The curve intersects at A, so that's the point which they have drawn, and the curve y is equal to 5x cuts the x-axis at point B. The line x equals to 4 cuts the x-axis at C, and the curve y is equal to e to the power x by 2 at D. Find the exact area of the shaded region A, B, C, D. Now, we first need to calculate the point of intersection of y is equal to cos 5x with the x-axis. So if I'm responding to that, so at this point, we clearly know that the y value should be 0. So that means 0 should be equal to cos 5x. So we know that the value of cos 0 is 90 degrees. So that's pi by 2 equals to cos of 5x, so that we can write it as cos pi by 2. So the value of x that we got is pi by 10 over here. So that means the coordinates of point B is equals to pi by 10 comma 0. So that's the coordinate. Now, if I'm finding out the area of the shaded region, so e to the power x by 2 should be integrated from 0 to pi by 4. So that's the point here till here at point D, which is x equals to pi by 4 and e to the power x by 2 dx minus the area that should be integrated from B to C. So that means if I subtract this area from 0 to B, so we'll get the area of the shaded portion. So that means if I subtract from here 0 to pi by 10, cos of 5x dx. So I'll get the entire area of the shaded portion. So if I just integrate this, so I got it as 2 e to the power x by 2, and that should range from 0 to pi by 4, minus, if I've integrated this, so I got it as sine of 5x by 5 from 0 to pi by 10. So if I simply put the limits over here, so I got it as 0 e to the power pi by 8 minus 2 e to the power 0, and that's minus of 1 by 5 sine 5 pi by 10, and that's another minus of 1 by 5 sine of 0. So the answer to this that we got is 2 e to the power pi by 8, because this is minus 2, and that's minus of 11 by 5. So that's the final answer that we got for the area of the shaded portion. Now, if I deal with the marking scheme, so you get 1 mark correctly for writing the point of intersection correctly, you get 2 marks for writing the integral correctly, then you get another 2 marks for putting up the limits over here, so 2 marks for this step. Then you have 1 marker for making this step correct, and 1 more mark you get for writing the final answer correct. So that's the marking scheme for this question. Thank you, students.